Check out thechosenprime.com in the link in the description below for this and other great items.
Alright everyone, welcome to another RFC Reviews. I'm your host Diecast, and today we have Sovereign, which is FT16 from Fans Toys. One of my very favorite reviews to do is Fans Toys. If you don't know already, I'm just in love with their products. They are awesome. That's not to say there weren't things I didn't like here or there down the line, but they are a very good third-party company. Probably the best, in my opinion, the best out there right now. So, just want to give you a quick look at the packaging. It's very big. I was shocked when I got this in the mail from the Chosen Prime. Big shout out to the Chosen Prime. You see the ads on the beginning of the video, and the reason I put their ads in the beginning of the video is because they are the premier store, online retailer, I guess you could say, for these products. And they get them out so fast, and they're so good customer service wise that everyone should be buying from them. I don't say that enough because I have that ad in the beginning of the video, but it really needs to be said. And if you're looking for this figure, go pick it up now. You don't even have to watch the review. Just go pick it up. It is amazing. Here you can see a shot of Galvatron in both his, or Sovereign, which is not Masterpiece Galvatron, in his robot mode and his alternate mode, cannon mode. Get some nice art up at the top. On the side you just have Sovereign. On the bottom, another picture of the cannon, and on the front, a nice artwork of his robot mode. And this box really surprised me, and I'll show you why. Here is Lupus. And the box for Lupus, it's about twice the size and a little bit wider than Lupus. So it is a huge box. Really surprised me. Like Dinobot sized box. Fans Toys Dinobot. Let's go ahead and take a look at what he comes with. Get that all off screen. First you have a nice little fire effect, purple fire effect for the cannon that can plug into his either of the cannons that he comes with. And he does come with two cannons. He comes with an orange one and a clear orange one. And I may be crazy, but I like the orange one for robot mode, and I like the clear one for the cannon mode. So I'm really glad they included both. It's a really nice touch. And then you also get a little baggie, an extra face, which you do unfortunately have to unscrew to put on, but you get an extra face of Sovereign right there. And you also get, I believe this is an extra face for Perceptor, their Fans Toys Tesla, but I'm not 100% positive. If I'm wrong, just, you know, comment down in the comments below. And then you do also get a nice matrix on a chain, just like in Transformers the movie, the original animated movie, not the Transformers Michael Bay movies. If you thought I meant them, please turn off the video. You do get a collector's card. And the thing that surprised me about this collector's card, it's a little narrow. I don't know if all the Fans Toys cards were like this, but it's not credit card sized. It's just a tad smaller. On the back you get some tech specs and the same two product shots that were on the box, and a very small bio if you want to read that. Of course you get the instruction manual, which is nice pictures, very easy to see and read. You do have to take your time going through the transformation the first time. but I got through it okay, so I think they did a good job on the instructions. And one of the reasons the box is so big is you also get a stand. Now this was a surprise to me. I had no idea. Of course, it was probably said somewhere that you would get this, but I just, you know, I was getting it for Galvatron. I didn't care about the accessories. So, and basically what you can do is you can plug it into his crotch. There's a peg right there. A hole right there. And then you can get Galvatron in some flying poses if you want. Plug his cannon on his arm. Raise the camera up. And then you can plug this in for a nice I'm launching effect. Just like that. And there you have Galvatron launching off. If you want to do that, pull that out, pull him off the stand. And first thing I have to say is he is very heavy. I am amazed. He feels like, I would say 50% die cast. He has just got a lot of weight to him. Yeah. Bring the camera down. Bring the camera down. So he's got a lot of weight to him. The paint apps are great. The clear red in his chest is just amazing. It's so nice that they didn't just paint it red. I mean, they could have. It would have looked okay. But this just adds so much more to the figure. And the paint is amazing. It's got a very light metallic in it. You can kind of see it on the video there. It's very good quality. I've transformed it now a couple of times and haven't had any problems with any paint issues. He's, again, every time I film, he's just super heavy. Get in on the face sculpt right there. Really nice face sculpt. The red eyes, painted red metallic eyes, are really nice. His head can do a full 360. And he can look up and down. Look down about that far. So, a little bit of red paint apps up there on the top. And then, just trying to give you a full view of the figure. We'll come to the back here. Again, he does have everything locked in really nice. Not a lot of panel holes. Oh, and I did want to say this, you know, like some of the other toys, this has a 34 QC on it. And I don't know if 34 is a person or if everyone gets 34, but they did a great job because this figure is flawless. I could not find anything wrong with it. Whatever factory is doing this has to be the premier factory overseas, because it's just amazing. So again, I'm just glowing over this figure. Go ahead and get into some of the articulation. His arm can fully rotate. It can go out. Can't get another click out of it. It can go out that far, which is a full 90, but then it does, just because of the weight, tilt down just a little bit. Double jointed elbow to give you the full rotation, or the full, you know, the full 180, basically. Really nice. You do have a bunch of swivels up here. This is on a swivel. The track is on its own swivel. His lower wrist is on a swivel. And then also he has a little spot right there that his wrist can come in. So you can kind of give him a, you know, shaking his wrist pose or curling. Full wrist rotation and all individual fingers. Just like we're used to, and they're all different sizes, which lines up with humans, so that's good because everyone wants their robots to be humans or almost human. And then same thing on the other side, he does have a waist rotation. Everything's ratcheted. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing's like 50 to 60% die cast. It is just heavy quality feeling, more quality feeling, and I know people are going to get angry at this, but this is the way I feel. It's definitely more quality feeling than the Hasbro Takara stuff. It just is. You got a double joint at the knee, along with this pad, which you can move a little bit. You got a swivel at the upper part of the leg. You got a friction out, which will hold even though his foot is really heavy. You could even balance him if you wanted to. Nothing holding him. He's just balancing there. Super posable. And then you get a ratchet back, which you can get about that far just due to the sculpt. And forward, you got this little skirt here, which will lift up to give you the full forward motion. And then again, it will drop a little bit just to the detent. So, and then the only other rotation or articulation we can talk about, get these hip skirts down, is the feet. You do have a crazy ankle tilt in. You got some forward right there, and the toe can also go down due to transformation or side to side. So, I mean, pretty much everything you can want on this guy, and he just looks so good. And just to give you an idea, here he is with his full orange cannon. Get the clear cannon. The way to transform these is they just open up. You rotate that around, and then you close it back up, and then you can plug it in the side of the arm. And there he is with his clear orange. Again, I don't know why, I just prefer this for his alternate cannon mode, and I prefer the solid orange for his robot mode. I don't know. Well, I'll do both, and you guys can tell me in the chat below what you like. Let me know, because I think I'm probably kind of odd because I like it this way, but we'll see. Then, yeah, as far as paint apps go, got some dark gray around the pylons up here by his head and on his shoulders, some light gray around there. You got these red bits in here. Clear, translucent, silver up here, purple on the legs, silver on the legs here. You have the dark gray around the legs and down the side. And then on the feet you have this white paint right here, which is done really nice. It's not thin or anything like that. And you have the black parts on the foot. You get some gray here on the leg, on the side. Some red here. Get the treads painted gray. Get a little red here, which is for his cannon mode. And then, I know I'm probably missing something for paint apps, but again, really nice. Really, really impressed. I mean, I always know I'm going to get a quality product when I get a Fans Toys product, at least from their Dinobots. And in my opinion, this is the best we've ever gotten from them. I haven't opened Lupus. He's still in the box. but this is absolutely amazing and hands down really makes me look forward to all the other toys that are going to be coming out this year from Fans Toys, like their Omega Supreme, which is I just call him Waldigus Herdigus because that's what's going to happen. And then of course the figure I've been waiting forever for is their Phoenix, which is their Masterpiece Skyfire. And really looking forward to that. Like, can't wait to review that figure for you guys. Let's go ahead and get into the transformation. Alright, let's get into the transformation. First thing we want to do is we'll unplug Galvatron's cannon. Then we're going to straighten out the arms, and you'll see right back on the arm there's a tab right here and a hole right there to tab the arm in straight. And that is what you want the arm to look like at the end. You'll see this tab is completely in. You have a rotation right there, and the screws are on the outside. So let's go ahead and do this on the other side. Going to straighten his arm and tab that in. And we're going to rotate this to the back. So the tread is on the back and the screws are on the outside. We're going to flip the hand around and we're going to bring in the tread. That's going to tab in right there. And then close up that panel right there, and there you have another arm all done. We'll just leave those off to the side for now, and we're going to come to the back. We're going to untab the backpack section. This is one of those pieces that I tabbed in, and it's pretty secure. But if you just wiggle it, and it doesn't help, I do not have any nails. There we go. There we go. Pop that off. Now you can just bring these up to the side like that. We're going to pull this down. On this section, we're going to pull this little piece down. That's going to give us some room to flip everything through. We're going to open up the chest on this side. And again, it can be a little tough just to get in there. Now we got the chest open. We can raise this section up just like that. Then we'll come around here to the back. Actually, you can try. This is where you want to open up this back section. Just like this. Pull that out. And this is the section that the cannon will plug into. Now that that's pulled out, you can rotate Galvatron's head all the way around. And before we do that, we'll get the arms out of the way. just by getting these panels out right on the side here. Get these panels also pull the arms down. What that does, that slides that piece down, gives you a little bit more movement. Same thing on this side. There we go. That way these will come down. Now we're going to rotate in Galvatron's head. Now see on this side, now we can close up his chest area. And there, close. And up top here, bring down these side pieces. They will fill in the top of the cannon. And to the back, straighten out. Bring up this, because there's a tab right here that'll tab in right there. And you can rotate this around. Get these up out of the way. Just like that. And then these arm pieces will tab in to the body. Right there. And these do require a little bit of force. And you'll hear them click in. Now we'll come down to the legs. Leave this back piece opened up just for now. Just till we get the legs done. And the legs, I believe we want to rotate around. Oh, this piece you can close up too for now to get that out of the way. I'll rotate the waist around. Then on the legs, you want to open up, rotate the feet around, flip them in, rotate the foot, flip that in, and we're going to open up the leg on both sides, and you're going to see that there is a panel in there, so there's a couple different joints. And then on this panel, there's going to be a slider. We'll get this piece out of the way, slide that all the way down, and then open this up. And then we're going to collapse the leg. Make sure that is all the way open. And then you're going to use this double joint collapse that in. This purple pad goes forward. Get these up out of the way. And this is where that panel swings around. And we'll leave that there for now. And we'll do the same thing on this other leg. Again, we're going to rotate this panel out of the way. Slide this whole section down. Open this up. Collapse the leg in. Pull that forward. And then slide this leg, slide this panel over, make sure this is out of the way, And then before we tab everything together, this piece we're going to rotate around to the back. Which I probably could have did with the legs. Just forgot. And then this will come up and through. Just like so. And now we can close the legs, which will mash that all together. Make sure these panels are down. Then tab everything together. And on the back here, these panels can come up, which will fill in the bottom section. And then these panels you can rotate in and push them down. And this piece goes into the front there, and then you can see there's a little notch right there that will tab in right there. So this is a little bit of a doing. You just gotta get everything lined up. And when you get everything lined up, if you push it all at the same time, it is one of those, there we go, just a little bit, because it's pegging into two moving parts. There we go. Now that's all pegged in, and that's all secure. We can just extend this out, and then we're going to come back up to the waist section. And we're going to rotate this whole piece back. Actually, before we do that, we can take these two side sections and make sure everything tabs in. And we're going to leave these pieces up, these two side pieces. And now we can bring the back and the top half together. And they will tab in right on the legs, just like that. And get these arms out of the way. We're going to take these side pieces, fold them in, just like so, and then these pieces will tab in right on his waist. Everything tabs together so secure on this guy too. Just like that. And we can close up the chest, and you're just going to compress it and snap it in. And then the last thing to do, rotate the treads around, just like that. And then these pieces are probably the only two pieces that don't tab in somewhere. They just slide or rotate around, just like that. And you can angle them on the side however you see fit. And they are on a very tight ratchet. Now you can see with the arm movement, or that extra articulation there, the treads can stay on the ground at all times. And this piece right back here can move up and down, and it also has two wheels, this one and this one right here, so he can roll if you want him to. He doesn't roll very well, but it's there. And then all you have to do is load on his cannon. And to do that, we'll get transformed back. And with these cannon pieces, you do want to make sure that you close this smaller door first. Otherwise, there might be some clearance issue. So close that smaller door, make sure that's all the way in there. And then you can close the larger panel up, no problem. And then you can just tab this in. And there you have Galvatron in his cannon mode, ready to fire. His stance can go pretty wide. You can get the tank that low if you choose, or it can go up that high, and then you can angle it in any direction that you want. So a wide range of posability even on cannon mode, which is, to me, is really impressive that they were able to do that. That seems to be one of the things that all the other Galvatrons are lacking. And then just so everyone can see the difference between the two, here he is with his solid cannon. So let me know again in the comments below what you prefer, if you like the clear one, or if you like the orange one, or if you like a combination like I do. And just for effect, you can add in his firing mode, which looks like that. Again, these are all individual pieces, so you can kind of rotate it however you want to get it looking a little bit more straight and a little bit better looking. I almost thought there was a light inside here. It looks like there is, but if there is, no, I think that's just the way the plastic is. It looks like there's something in there, but if there is, I can't figure out a way to activate it or turn it on. That would have been really cool if it kind of lit up, but again, this is an accessory. It's nice, but we really probably didn't need it, but it's nice that they gave it to us. So let's go ahead. I'll get this guy transformed and we'll do some comparisons. Alright, now that we got him all transformed back into robot mode, let's do some size comparisons. Here he is with KFC's, or X-Transbot's, Scourge. You can see he's about a head taller, which, you know, kind of works. Put him off to the side. Stand. Don't fall. Scourge is drunk. Here he is with Fans Toys Quakewave. Just because he's awesome and he deserves to be in too, since he is a Fans Toys product. There he is with Quakewave. Here he is with MP10. Here he is with Inferno. Just to give you a size comparison of them. And one of the figures that's probably going to be next to him in my display, here he is with Carrie. And again, I think they look nice together. Obviously, this isn't the same caliber as Fans Toys Galvatron, but again, Kerry is also one of my favorites, so he's very nice. And just to get another Masterpiece figure, Masterpiece style figure in here, here he is with Fans Toys Hound. Just to give you an idea of scale. And again, Fans Toys is really hitting it out of the park. This is definitely one of their best figures to date. And really excited to see what comes. If you guys want to pick up this figure, make sure you hit the link in the description below, because he's going to be one of these figures that sells out really quick, especially when people see how nice he is. The same way Quake Wave was, and Quake Wave was sold out for a long time. I mean, people, they were going on the internet for like $500, $400 or $500, I think. So definitely pick him up before he's gone, because people are going to be, this is one figure that people are going to be looking for a year or two from now, because they couldn't get it at the time, or they didn't know about it. So definitely pick it up. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Make sure you share my review anywhere possible, and also hit the like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. And we'll see you next time.